New developments regarding a U.S. soldier accused of killing 5 fellow troops at a stress clinic in Iraq. The father says it was not combat stress that caused his son to act, but the father says fellow soldiers pushed the son over the edge. How to avoid situations like these were part of the discussion today as the Defense Secretary Robert Gates and the chairman of the Joint Chiefs, Admiral Mike Mullen, testified before a House committee. Let's go straight to our CNN Pentagon correspondent, Chris Lawrence. He was watching what was going on. How did it go, Chris?
Well, Wolf, what came out of it was dozens of congressmen are now urging their leaders to back a big increase in the budget specifically to help soldiers deal with mental stress. The country's top defense officials answering Congress's questions about soldiers and stress. Weeks before Monday's soldier-on-soldier killing in Iraq, Defense Secretary Robert Gates had asked for another $300 million to improve mental health programs in the military. Now members of Congress are pushing to get that part of the budget passed.
As we saw in Iraq earlier this week, that money that we're requesting can also help the soldiers that are still deployed.
During Wednesday's hearing, Admiral Mike Mullen described a recent town hall meeting where some troops complained they didn't know how to deal with combat stress.
They've been shooting and killing people and then seeing the bodies of women and children, and we're not getting enough training, sir.
My expectation is the leaders be in touch with their people enough to know when it's going well and when it's not going well.
They're hiding it, though, sir.
One problem, the sergeant suspected of killing his fellow service members was in a leadership position, a combat vet on his 3rd deployment.
I've long believed that the stress of multiple deployments and the institutional pressure, real or imagined, to bear this stress with a stiff upper lip is driving some people to either leave the service or leave this life.
Yeah, a lot of troops were surveyed in a recent poll. More than half said that asking for psychological help would lower their status among their fellow troops.
All right, Chris, what a disturbing story. Thanks very much. Chris Lawrence over at the Pentagon. Coming up in our strategy session, move over Sarah Palin. One columnist says Dick Cheney is the new rogue diva of the Republican Party. And later, the Atlantis astronaut